Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm joined here today by my brand new co-host, Kason Griezek.
Hello, everyone.
He's going to be a new co-host for the podcast. He's going to be here a regular, hopefully, every episode, which is going to be nice. And a new schedule will be posted once we get some of those dates figured out. And I'll be posting the schedule, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. All right, so hopping right into the podcast today, we're going to talk about YouTube Rewind 2019. YouTube Rewind 2019 was just released a few days ago, and I don't really know how to say it. It still has a huge dislike to like ratio with almost 4. Let me open it up right now. But I remember seeing 3 million dislikes to about 1 million likes. So I'm opening it up right now. We have 2.4 million likes to a 5.6 million dislikes. So still it's just a horrible.
I would just like to cut in an ad. It's pretty bad, but at least it's not as bad as 2018. That was just pure trash.
2018 was a hot mess and broke the record for dislikes on YouTube, which is just insane. That YouTube made their own rewind that got the most dislikes ever, which is just sad.
Also, it's the irony of YouTube even went against its own policies of videos where they extracted other videos from or other content from other videos and put it into their video, which they prohibit for anybody else to use. It's just crazy.
Yeah, there's nothing. Let's see. It just showed how they just kind of listed a bunch of channels. The one thing that I just hated about YouTube Rewind 2019, is there's no, everything that they made in YouTube Rewind 2019, it's not original. They just took statistics of the year and threw it in and be like, this is what you guys like, now enjoy. It's only 5 minutes, 30 seconds long of just, basically a montage of statistics, which no one really cares about. Anyone can look that up, of what their favorite YouTuber was. And no one really needs to have a whole YouTube rewind on YouTubers that were statistically good. Everyone can make their own, everyone likes their own YouTubers and understands their own personal likes. So, enough about YouTube Rewind. We've gone on for a little while. YouTube Rewind, it wasn't as bad as 2018. Comparable. It was at least they did things that people liked. But it still was it was still just bad. I don't understand. Their YouTube Rewinds have just gone downhill, and I'm not sure if they're ever gonna really catch back up.
So, to jump right into our new segment, we also have the whole thing, if you haven't heard already, on Disney Plus accounts that are being hacked because a lot of people are using their login, and not necessarily their login, but mostly their passwords for Disney Plus, as they do every other website that they have. So hackers can easily just find a low security place and use the same password to get into their Disney Plus along with all of their other accounts on social media or the internet.
Well, Disney Plus recently, I think we're a little late on this topic. It was about a couple weeks. But there was a day or a week. I can't even remember exactly what it was. I just remember there was thousands of accounts being hacked. And the only reason, like Kason said, was just because people were using their passwords across multiple websites without changing them. And there's one really, really easy solution to this that I'm just going to throw out there so any listeners can just be more secure and safe on the internet. There's a really good sites that allow you to keep passwords, like Keeper. Obviously, you get a free trial, but you have to pay for it. But it's really good. It allows to go on extensions so that it automatically fills in information for you on your websites and stuff like that for you on your computer. But it just create a different password for every account and keep it all. Even if you write it down and put it in a chest or a locked area, a safe. As long as you keep all your passwords in one area and also have them all your passwords different, it really makes you safer online.
So another trendy thing that has been a lot of you, I bet, have been keeping up on is somehow, I mean, I'm not biased here because I'm not that much of a video game person for either of these two games, but Minecraft is making a comeback and Fortnite has been still has a lot of people playing and downloads, but there isn't as many as there has been. There's been a lot more streamers and a lot more gamers on YouTube and Twitch playing Minecraft than there has been Fortnite, and just the charts are just skyrocketing.
Yeah, Minecraft definitely made a comeback, especially with PewDiePie making videos on it. He definitely brought a lot of attention to it. Being the highest subscribed channel on YouTube, brought a lot of attention. And a lot of YouTube channels actually started converting to Minecraft because it was a more trending game and giving them more revenue and views if they made Minecraft videos than Fortnite. Fortnite obviously still has a lot of players, YouTubers like Kason said, but it is definitely dying. And for me personally, that's played both games, Fortnite was not my favorite. I mean, when it first started and I just played with some of my friends, and it was really, everyone didn't know what they were doing. There was no tryhards, really, is what people call them, at least. There's people that are playing for their life. It was all just people that didn't know how to play the game and were just playing. But now it's gotten to a point where every player in the game is either like an AI or is just like a pro, or like goes all out and tries their extreme hardest and spends hours in the game practicing. Another thing to go with video games, one of my favorite games, Rainbow Six Siege. I've been playing this game for a couple of years now. I can't even remember the first time I started Rainbow Six Siege. I've officially hit 103,000 hours. Or no, not 100,000. 1,003 hours. Just past my 1,000 mark. I have a lot to say about the game. It's a good game. I really enjoy it. I definitely am glad I spent all those times, because most of those hours were from playing with friends and having good times, getting better at the game. And I know you, Kason, you've had experience with Rainbow Six Siege as well.
Yes, I have. I think one of my favorite parts about Rainbow Six Siege compared to like other games such as Fortnite is the graphics. They are more realistic and they're just easier to understand and just more like real life as we know it. The game overall runs better, and the weapons aren't as much luck as they are in Fortnite, where whatever you pick up you get. It's just,
you start with your weapon, like you get to choose whatever weapon you want. There's a lot of weapon selections. I really like operators, especially how they all have different abilities, and stuff like that. But enough about Rainbow Six Siege. We're just gonna do a little bit of a fun fact about animal pet owners, because me personally, I own 2 cats. One's almost 13, I believe. I don't remember his exact birthday. I can't think of it off the top of my head. And my other kitten, which is 1 year old right now, and my puppy, which is also 1 year old. He's an English black lab, and he's over 120 pounds now. He's only 1 year, and he's pretty actually skinny for his size. So he's a big boy. In case you have 3 dogs, I believe, right?
Yes, I have 3 dogs. I have a Great Pyrenees Akita, which is 2 very big dogs merged into one, so you can imagine how that is. And then I also have a golden doodle and golden retriever and poodle mix, but it looks more like a golden retriever. And then we have another mix. We're not quite sure what she is. And then probably our favorite of all and most unusual, I have a potbelly pig, and she is the cutest little thing. And so we also found a study based on American pet products that 67% of U.S. households actually have some pet in their household.
And again, also that information is from AmericanPetProducts.org. Just wanted to give it credit to that. Make sure you comment as well if you have any pets or pet stories that you just want to share about, because we go through all the comments all the time. Whenever we get a comment, we're notified, so we're able to see it. So just give us like some info about your pets and talk about them.
While you're down there, we'd also appreciate if you guys could leave a like and subscribe, because this is a growing podcast and we just need to get a stronger fan base. So if you could also suggest this to any of your friends, that'd just be a great support. So thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for sharing it as well with your friends and family. We love to get new listeners, and just people's feedback, especially on what they want to talk about and what they want to hear from our podcast. So make sure you also say that in the comments below. Anyway, the season is getting there. It is December now, and we are arriving Christmas quickly.
And so for this holiday season, we are going to do 1 or 2 holiday special holiday podcasts, and we're even going to have giveaway where we're going to have a $20 Starbucks gift card. So make sure that you guys tune in on the holiday podcast so you can figure out how to enter in that giveaway. So we just want to have
a holiday giveaway, just support our people that have been listening, and especially for the holiday seasons.
Yes, and also, if there is anything that you guys want for Christmas, make sure to put it in the comments down below so that everybody just kind of has a good idea of everyone, just get to know.
We could also use the comments that you give us to create some sort of fun fact, like there might be a new segment for our holiday episode that we can use your present ideas and such. So, and we'll even have some special guests next holiday podcast. So make sure you tune in for that and learn how to enter. And that about wraps up our podcast for today. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening. Thank you so much, Casey, for coming on to our podcast as our co-host, and thank you for being my new co-host for this podcast.
Well, thank you so much for having me and giving me this great opportunity. I've just been thrilled to be able to work with you and just get this all this information out for everybody to have, and it's going to be a great couple of weeks.
Yeah, and we're now arriving. We're just getting to our Christmas break too for school. A lot of you that are in school, you're probably approaching your Christmas break the next week or so, which is fun. That's definitely exciting. Everyone loves breaks, especially how we have Thanksgiving break and fall break almost back to back, really, giving us plenty of time for the holiday seasons. But thank you, everyone, so much for listening. Make sure you follow, subscribe, whatever you're listening on, and drop a like. Also, comment what your pet is, some pet stories that you may have, and a present that you may want. Also, make sure you give any feedback or anything like that you'd like to mention about the podcast.
So, thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time.